Rest rising. So, my middle daughter made the dean's list, and I am so proud of her. I seen basically, the hard work that she put in. I tried to assist her with some of her math stuff and, some of her, Excel and other work, and bringing up, what I remember and stuff. It's like, man, I done forgot so much. And all of this without me having any degrees or anything. I've learned a lot of things. So it's not that I don't value education, but I definitely have an issue with the systems. The different systems that's involved in education are interesting to me. Very. You can put in a whole lot of work, and still come out of this thing confused in the mug. A lot of times the teachers basically seem like they clueless, like they don't know what they even teaching. And still you could come out of it unscathed, but still feel like you ain't learned no more than what you came in with, that you basically taught yourself. But I don't know. My take on schooling a lot of times is that these are indoctrination centers, and they want to evaluate, can you follow orders? Can you stay in a situation that's frustrating and come out of it? A lot of times what you learn in these schools, you don't use outside. Right now, I'm going through the process of doing interviews and stuff like that. I've been in my job for over 20 years, and me not, being able to have the Sabbath off without ease or whatever. I've seen other people, they basically look out for people that's LBGTQ or whatever that is, alphabet people. They look out for people that's Sunday people. They look out for college students and stuff like that. But, when it comes to my religious exemption, they approved it, but then now they want to deny it. So it's like, man, it's an interesting thing. I know a lot, but I have no degrees. I really be pushing for my children. I'm like, go and get this school thing out. Because one thing about it, even though I believe it's an indoctrination, system, you don't have to fall for the indoctrination. And if you got to work in their system, a job to me is just another way of slavery. But you can determine the level of job that you have. They still play with your life though. They still have some controls. You can end up in a job or a workplace that you have freedoms and stuff like that, where through the day you can, be in and out of the office, so you can do some of your own personal stuff during company time, and as long as your work get done, it suffice. It's good. My job, I'm on a closed campus. I'm there. I don't get to leave until it's time to go. And a lot of times where it's official time to go, if my relief don't show up, they want to hold me even longer. And these are things, you say, well, is it slavery? You agreed upon these things. But do you have a choice? I definitely would love that if my business was jumping, so that I would not have to be, under the guise of, I don't know. I feel like I'm stuck sometime. Right now I'm going through the process of trying to interview to find something else or whatever. But me not having no education, it matters. It matters a lot to them, a whole lot. Even though I can probably, fit into almost anything, because I know I've studied a lot. But if you don't study in the parameters of what they tell you to study, they don't consider that anything. You can show you're proficient in a lot of stuff. And what does it matter to them? They rather see those papers that said, okay, he finished this, he completed this, he completed that. That's what they want. And I want my children to go ahead and, spend a couple of years knocking that out so that when they get in their 50s, like I am, they don't have to play these games and jump through hoops and basically be at a low level, or, maybe they can eventually write their own ticket. My business, I would love for it to be productive to the point I can just let go of this day job, but it's just not. And maybe it's me not working it like that, I guess. I don't know. But I am where I'm at. And a lot of this I did choose by my decisions. So it's just life. And I'm not going to complain about it. I'm going to live it, but I can speak on the reality. While you're in it, get the getting, do what you do, and get it done. Hallelujah. Hallelujah.